What's up, goddesses? It is day 11, your basic meal prep or meal prep like a boss, page 30 in your workbook. So remember, on the healthy eating part, I split it up into 3 portions. So this is the third part of that. You've already done the work in the first 2. So today we're going to go over meal prep. So meal prep like a boss could really be its own course, and I probably will do that at one point. But for today and for this particular mini course, we're going to keep this as simple as possible. Because in general, meal prep can feel very overwhelming, which is probably why a lot of people don't do it. So like I said, we'll keep this very simple, and we're just going to stick to the basics. So you give yourself one day to focus on meal prep, and then you've got your food set for the rest of the week. Or some people that are really good at all the freezer stuff can even get it set up for like the whole month. I've seen a lot of people do that. I've never been one of those, but definitely sticking with the week isn't too difficult. So there's 2 different ways that people usually do meal prep, and I've done both of them. You can set up containers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks. So you have your specific meals ready for each day and for each meal. This is the most common way. Most bodybuilders and fitness fanatics do it this way. I also started off doing it this way. It's great because you have your containers ready to take with you. You can easily pop them in the microwave when you get home or at work and stuff like that. But I personally found this to be very boring, and it's harder for me to get my clients to do it this way. So I found more of, I guess, the user-friendly way. I call it the mom meal prep, because this also works for your whole family. And you don't have to be a mom to do it this way. What I like to do is use large containers for entire entrees, sides, cut up fruit and veggies, stuff like that. So I'll have a pot of lentils, or I'll have some brown rice and something. I'll have some cut up veggies, or like a saute of different veggies that I'm using. And then I can just put things together to make quick meals. So I can still have for the day, put things into containers for my lunch or for my dinner, stuff like that. But rather than having all of the meals set out for the week, I can play with it and make a lot of different meals with the different stuff that I have. So I find it to be a little more fun, so you're not getting bored with the same stuff. And it's easy to have stuff that you can use for the entire family. So I do prefer that way. However, you can also do a mix of both. So you can have, like, maybe your breakfast is going to be the same every single day. So you can set it up to where you've got your meals set for breakfast every day. But then when you come home for dinner, you want it to be something that you can kind of play around with. You don't want your dinner to be so boring. So you can, you play with it and you decide what works best for you. So I go into a lot more detail in the workbook on how to, begin with your meal prep, your grocery shopping, all of that kind of stuff. Different meals that you want to set up for that. So you're going to go into your workbook, you'll go through all of this sort of stuff. And just remember that I split the eating healthy part into 3 parts, because this is probably the biggest piece of all of your healthy habits. What you put into your body is so important. It's really the number 1 piece to any type of fitness goals that you have. So just make sure that you really take time to do this. But that's it. Once you're done with that, we will move on to our next healthy habit. I will see you tomorrow.